So what up, just if you're just here in the house right now, I'm on my way to visit a friend and stuff, right? Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh, so anyway, I watched this video by Gaijin, and it was real cool because he made a video and spoke a little about me, about what I do on my channel, and asked a lot of people to sign up so I can get like 2,000 subscribers and stuff, right? And I thought that was real cool. And anyway, I was just saying, that. And then somebody wrote some about my comments talking about that it was real creepy for me to go ask women who I love black men. But then as a joke, I just sent a message back to this guy, and I said, "Are you imagining yourself in a position of these women, and thinking and trying to wonder what it feels like for me to ask them, but if it was you or something like that, I can't figure out what I'm trying to say anyway, but you guys know what I'm saying. In other words, he put himself in a position, then hear that, but I guess, I don't know, it's weird, so, by the time that, I got over like 900 and something videos, and soon, if I go home and edit some stuff, I'll have 1,000 real soon. And I don't think I have no more than 25. For sure not. I don't think I have over 25 Black Men videos, so I don't know what they're talking about. But then anyway, I said, put my videos out there to tell all the men that's 40, that's my age, that hey, don't let your age get you down, because there are a lot of young girls out there, that love men, that's older, especially if you're in good shape, and if you're looking good, still looking young, very active, and you've got game, you can talk, there's a lot of things that older men can do that can entertain women that young men just don't do because of their age and because of the culture and things like that, and things that older men we don't have to do, and to be with women. Now, we might have to do those things to be with women our age, to be with women younger. It's not a lot of things that we really need to do. And like, I'm 40, I'll be 47 in a couple of more months, and I can talk to women in their 30s and stuff, and I don't have to treat them the way I would treat a girl if she was like 22, 24, 25, I don't have to do it the same. And like these girls, I'm like in Japan, I don't know about America, but these girls out here in Japan, age don't mean nothing. You'll meet them when after they finish high school and they're in college, 20, 21, and they'll roll up on you, hey, how you doing? Let's go do this, whatever, and they don't be thinking about age and stuff, especially if you don't look too old. If you don't look like an old man, and they might ask, how old are you? I'm 47 or whatever, and they're like, well, you like my father, or some people are like, I don't care, I enjoy being with you, and you just go out. And I'm not saying nothing about sex and all that stuff, but just go out and really just have fun, meet her and her friends and the guys in it. It really shows you that, wow, it's really cool to do these things, and you get to see what the young kids do, and you get to be active, or interactive with them and stuff like that, and that's real cool. So a lot of my videos, are for the young people too, but they're also for the older people my age. And so the big dogs, but then we're little pups, because there's other people out there that's older than us. Like one of my subscribers, he's 60. He's me and him were talking, and it was like his conversation was a little different, so I'm thinking maybe we were the same age, but it was just something about his conversation that made him seem like he was a little kind of younger than me, but then at the same time a little older than me. And this guy said he's still in good shape and everything, and all these exercises he's doing, and karate or whatever he's doing, and all this stuff. And then one day he mentioned Vietnam. He was in Vietnam. I was like, wow, how old are you? And the dude turned on, like, he's 64 years old, right? 64 years old. I'm like, wow, that's cool. But guess what? And it's a white guy too. He got a girlfriend that's 24 years old. And he said he's still young. Him and his friends hang out, and they be doing walking down the street, and it'll be a bar there, and like in America when we would walk far and stuff, and street lights, you had a walking sign and have a bar and just jump up on it, do pull-ups and stuff, and you say, you doing that, and girls run up, these young girls run up, and I'm talking about over 20 and stuff. Man, hey, how you doing and whatever, they try it, and next bam, they doing what they doing, and I mean, it's just, everyone's doing it. Everyone's thinking I'm bad and stuff. I'm not doing, I'm gonna tell you something. The first 2 years I was here in Japan, I didn't know anything about love hotels. Nothing. I passed them all the time. I probably saw the names, but I wasn't even thinking nothing. I was thinking nothing about how these girls were. I didn't even know that until I moved to Wakayama, and I started hanging out in Osaka and with the Africans and stuff like that. The person who told me about the love hotels was a white guy, and he's an American white guy, and he was telling me about this one Egyptian hotel that's near Sudamai, I think it is, or someplace. So yeah, near Sudamai there's this hotel complex area, whatever, hotel row, I guess you can call it, and he told me about it, and it was like a few years after I finally went over and checked it out. It was real nice too. But white guys telling me stuff, and then about these girls and stuff, and how they, and a few brothers tell me about this, but a lot of white guys, they just be dumping all kinds of information about these women on me, and I don't know why, I mean, there's some serious information, I'm like, wow, okay, and, it's real cool and stuff, so, here I go, but this guy, here again, I'm trying to figure it out. Now, you know why I'm saying this again? Because this one guy wrote me and said that I need to check my linguistics or something like that before I speak to people and before I speak online or something like that. And then I wrote him a letter saying, having linguistical skills is not it should never be a factor when you want to communicate, especially when you communicate in a language that people understand you. So I was a little uptight about that, But then again, I did say, he does have a point, or she has a point. But so that's kind of like, I started thinking about that, how people put stuff in your head, you start trying to figure it out and trying to fix it, but while you're fixing it and everything, you're messing up and you're doing it even more, so it's kind of like that. But anyway, let me get back to the point. But this guy tells me about his life, and it's really interesting, the things that he done at 64, what he does. And then the other day I met one of my other friends out here in Wakayama, and this guy's 57 years old, and you would look at him and he's in this good shape, white guy, still does karate and everything, and good shape. And you would never even imagine he's 57. Never would imagine he's 57. And this guy, he can go out and get any girl, young girls, 21 on up, 20 on up and stuff, whatever, 30-something, 40-something, his age, older than, he can do what he want, and so basically what I'm just saying to these, when a lot of guys get older and stuff, and they feel like they lost it, man, you ain't lost nothing. You just need to save your money, or go into a bank account or whatever, if you got $5,000, just leave America, go to these other countries where you can stay for 3 months or however long you want to stay, or take some languages or whatever, and just live like the normal people do and stuff. And for like $5,000 in Thailand, I said I could, if you get your apartment and everything, if you get an apartment and everything, I'll say for like $100, that's $1,200 eat. You shouldn't spend no more than about, shouldn't spend $300, say $200 a month on food. It's not even that much, and all that stuff. $5,000, that's a year to 3. You can stay in Thailand for 3 years, You might need a little bit more money if you want to, go out and eat. But if you just eat like everyone else eat, $5,000, that's some years,